Hey, what up, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the Battle Way Dating Game. So today we're going to be talking about sex and bringing up sex. Like, when do you bring up sex when you're when you're talking to the girl, or, you know, when you're making it happen. So, like, when if you're about to have sex with a guy, or when you're about to talk to a dude, let's say y'all are at a bar or y'all on a date or whatever.
What is the appropriate time to bring it up?
Yeah, like when are you supposed to like let them know, or just even have the conversation? You know what I'm saying? That leads to you getting sex. What's your thoughts on that?
To lead to, I don't know. If I'm talking to somebody, interest wise, I don't really bring up sex. If they bring it up, then cool. I'm with the shits, but I'm not the type to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? We could talk a lot about sex after we had sex, but I'm not the type to really bring it up prior. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. So, with me personally, I don't think that sex comes up. I feel like people just naturally have like an attraction, and then you might, at the end of the night have the first kiss or whatever the case may be. But I feel like it naturally sort of comes up, in the midst of about to have sex, or like after having sex.
You can feel it. If you're sitting with somebody and you talking to them and they're like rubbing on your hands and rubbing on their legs, and y'all hugging and start kissing and stuff like that. All right, y'all can talk about sex now.
Right,
but
isn't that,
you know what I'm saying?
But isn't that kind of like bringing it up just in a body language sort of way? Because now it's like y'all are saying with your body language that y'all are attracted to each other, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that means physically y'all already started the conversation.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So bringing it up prior to that, you could be walking on the edge, because like I've seen guys like bring up sex to somebody they talking to inappropriately, and it actually
dug them into a hole.
Right, dug them into a hole. It's like a complete turn off and stuff like that.
But see, I think it's because they're turned off because the girl wasn't into the guy. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, because it's like this. You know, like how, and I think it's a reflex for certain women, because sometimes they'll be into the guy and then they'll just, off a reflex, act like they're not into what he's saying.
Because it's two things that goes on with that. If a girl is interested in you, yeah, you can get away with saying and doing a whole bunch of stuff because she's interested in you and she's with all of this shit.
Right.
But there is a lot of cases where the girl could totally be into you, but if she feel like you jump too fast to be talking about sex and stuff like that, she don't want to be set up to be used for sex or something like that. So even though she does like you and she's attracted to you, she may just back off because she don't want to just be used for sex or feel like she's going to be used for sex or something like that.
But see, that's what, and I would say that girl isn't necessarily all the way in, though. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like if a girl is all the way in,
that's not true.
No. Because if a girl's all the way in, like, remember what was the story with Bonnie and Clyde, right?
Yeah.
Didn't Clyde get Bonnie and was like, "Yo, let's rob these banks"?
First of all, they both thieves. You can't.
The thing about it is you got to when we dealing with people dating and stuff like that, people have a lot of traumas. So you don't know what traumas certain people has went through in the past. She could totally be into you and ready to jump your bones and everything like that. But if you say certain things that trigger her trauma, then she may back up off you.
Oh,
but see, that's good though. Yeah. I want to trigger her trauma. You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm serious. I want to trigger her trauma.
He's trying to get shot in the club. Like, what you said about my mama? What you said about my mama?
What you said, fool? Oh
no!
Oh, you just wanted to know about sex.
I love Hamo, but I'll kill him dead.
No, because the thing is, I like to know fast, man. I like to know up front, like, and so what I'm saying is, I'm looking for the girl, the needle in the haystack that's ready and down for me, like, like that. Where she's.
But that's the thing. You can't expect somebody to just give you. Like all of their trust and like, willingness.
He could. It's just unfortunately everybody's not with the shit.
Right. First of all, why is it that some people expect to literally have a woman lay herself out on the table before she even know you?
No. It's not. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It's like this. It's like because you're a musician, right? So you're a musician, right? Now, because you're a musician. there's certain people that will come into your life that you don't necessarily know personally, but you know about them, or there's a vibe that they give off that makes you attracted to them because maybe this guy is a producer, maybe this guy owns this studio, maybe this guy could get you on a world tour or something. So you're like, I'm down. What's good? Like let's make something happen, even though you don't even know him yet.
Okay.
So what I'm saying
that's
is
because I've seen his work.
No. You haven't seen his work or whatever.
If I know of him and I'm meeting with a producer,
no. I'm not saying that you know of him. What I'm saying is that there's something about this because of your desire.
But I already know that he's a producer.
No. He just told you just now.
Okay, so
he talking, right?
All right, so we talking.
And he's like,
said, "Oh, I'm a producer."
Right. He's like,
I'm a singer.
Right.
Okay.
And so now your interest is peaked already.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So now you're already a little bit more susceptible to what he's gonna say, what he's gonna do, and what may be able to pop off. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that as soon as I walk into a room, I just be like, "You come here." You know what I'm saying?
Well, what could a man possibly say to make a woman that interest? Like what? He got a
because I'm a man. That's
401k?
it. That's what I'm saying. I'm a man.
So you just a walking being with a penis?
No. That's what I'm
and all of a
saying.
sudden I'm supposed to be like, "Oh my God, it's the dick."
In his defense,
so
in his defense, the reason why these type of things definitely go down is because we're looking at it from the male pursuing aspect.
Right.
Like a lot of women that comes into clubs, studios, or whatever the case may be, they're actually the ones pursuing. They just going about it a little bit different. So he put a couple of suggestions out there. She put a couple of suggestions out there, and then before you know it, they're having sex. I mean,
those are people mutually interested in each other.
And that's what I'm saying.
Whoa, I wouldn't even say mutually interested in each other. I would just say mutually looking to have a good time, so to speak.
Right. And so that may stop her or because this is. I always say that the woman's desire, or just anybody's desire in general, like your desire has to be higher than your fear or your insecurity.
But everybody ain't there.
No. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I believe that everybody, like for example, you could be scared to I don't know, like you could be scared of heights. But if I say, listen, I will pay you $10 billion to get to be in this tall building and just stand on the roof. So even though you fear heights, your desire for $10 billion, it overrides your fear.
So you're talking about a prostitute then?
No. So what I'm saying is that your desire, the woman's desire for me, has to override her trauma. You understand what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
Right.
So find out what the triggers are.
Right, but wait,
as soon as
first
possible.
of all,
not
even that. It's almost like he's saying like but you're saying a woman's desire for you has to go past the trauma. But first of all, she just met you. She had her trauma for 20 years. So like, what are you gonna possibly say to be so different that all of a sudden her trauma just naturally dissipates because you are this magic man with this like golden penis?
She may not even come in there for that. Or she may not have no desire for anybody.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Even as a male, sometimes we walk around like and not even pay attention to people around us, and they're paying more attention to us. You know what I'm saying? So some people are not ready for that type of
But see, that's the thing. What I'm saying is that the desire still has to be that.
But
I
understand what you're saying. The desire needs to be that heavy. But
it's just like,
I just feel like what
what
would a guy possibly say to make a woman?
Hold on. Have you ever been in a situation where you saw a guy and you were, let's say for example, just physically attracted to him, you couldn't stop staring at him?
I've seen that before.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, just off of that, off the physical, the desire is so high. Just so he hasn't said anything to you, but you're physically attracted to him, so to the point you can't keep your eyes off him, right? So now, let's say he comes up to you and he says something, and whatever he says or does, for whatever reason, hits you in a certain way emotionally that you're like, oh shit, like I'm really feeling this guy, right? So all of this happened within 3 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that even though she may have some trauma or some whatever she felt like, because some people be like, oh, I'm not into dating right now because I'm focused on my career and I'm this and whatever. New year, new me, all this other bullshit, right? So like they say all this stuff, but then what happens is somebody comes into the situation and then their desire is heightened to where they go with it. So even when we're talking about sex, as we going back to the whole bringing up sex thing or whatever, some people will say, well, this person's bringing up sex, so I'm not comfortable with that. What I'm saying is that if your desire is that heavy, you will be comfortable.
But no, to be honest, okay, maybe I'm just different, but I feel like a guy could be as attractive as hell, like gorgeous, you know, all types of stuff or whatever, looking like, you know, hot chocolate like this man right here. However, like a man could look all types of sexiness, but if I'm attracted to him, okay, he's gonna pique my interest or whatever. He might say a couple of things, you know, that are, you know, common things to say from a guy, whatever. Oh, hey, beautiful, blah blah. But once he says something that turns me off, all of that, I'm gonna be like, nigga, you just fucked it up. You should have closed your mouth.
I'm not saying that doesn't happen.
No, and that's what I'm trying to say, is that you're saying that desire has to override that. But I feel like if a man brings up, like you said, sex too early, to some women, that's immediately a turn on.
It just depends.
It just depends on the woman.
And that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if that happens that quickly, your desire for him wasn't that strong. That's what I'm trying to say. It's true.
That's not
because
true. That's not true.
No, and this is what I'm saying is true, is because if a woman, I've seen women who will, like, a guy will do and say fucked up shit or be ridiculous or all over the place, and she'll still fuck with him because she likes him so much. You see what I'm saying? Because she's into him so much.
You're talking about women who don't necessarily have that much self. I don't want to say so much. It's like there's some types of women. Like there's women who will allow men to beat them. You know, and
women regardless of attraction, and this goes for men too. Women regardless of attraction are looking for particular like they have fantasies. You know what I'm saying? If you end up bringing up sex too early for their particular fantasy, then you're lost.
You ruined it.
You know what I'm saying? You ruined it. Yeah. It doesn't mean that she wasn't interested in you. Right. She was probably definitely interested in you. It's just that when you brought it up, if it was too early for her, it took. Put it like this. All right. Let me put it ratchet. I'm gonna put it like this. Right. You in the club, you chilling. There's mad sexy women out here. Breasts out and everything. Right. You see this one particular one that you like. She comes up to you. You don't even gotta do the work. You know what I'm saying? She's like, hey baby, let me talk to you. Right. And you looking at her like everything. Booty, fat, titties, skin soft, eyelashes, hair, everything. And then you get closer and then you realize she has bad breath. How much is your desire still to be with her?
If I'd still fuck her, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, wait. Let's say all the things he said. But then she said, "Oh, I actually have chlamydia."
I'm a man.
No, she said,
exactly.
I'm a whole man out here.
No, forget it. What did she say? I have chlamydia, right? Well, are you gonna be like, oh, like, isn't that gonna turn you off?
I mean, it'll turn me off, but I still wanted to hit it after she get that cleared up. This is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying though. Y'all don't get what I'm saying. Y'all not getting it. What y'all are saying, I understand. No. I understand what y'all saying. Y'all saying that there could be. That's what I'm saying. Y'all saying there could be shit that make you say no after you were thinking yes. Right? The original topic was we were talking about bringing up just sex.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that sex doesn't relate to necessarily someone, you know, a thing of like a girl being a dude, or these are other extreme circumstances. I'm saying y'all are both healthy, y'all both want to have sex, and he brings up sex. So what I'm saying is that if she's into him, right? Just like when we talk about really
what you're trying to say is that all women, right? You're trying to say that if they are super attracted to a man, like they can't help themselves attracted, there's nothing that man could say to not make her want to have sex with him.
In most cases, yes, because she's that attracted. But that's what I'm saying. No. What I'm saying is that she's so attracted to him that he could.
Okay, so let me tell you why that's not true in many factors. That could be not true. One, a woman could be whatever you call it. Maybe she's super religious and saving herself, right? That's one. Maybe a woman could be practicing celibacy. That's two. Maybe a woman could be, what's the word? Maybe she have a yeast infection. I don't know. Maybe this woman could really feel like she wants to wait for the special one. Like, there's so many reasons why women would not have sex with a man.
I'm a guy.
I'm not even talking about having the sex.
Bro.
I'm talking about the desire to want to do it and not be. What I'm saying is, like, for example, if one guy comes up to you and says, and y'all talking, and he starts talking about sex, or he starts bringing up sex, you might say, oh, I don't want to talk about that, or you'll feel like, you'll be like, oh, that's disrespectful to say this and talk about this at this moment because you're not that into him. Now, another guy who may be talking about sex, you're going to give them even though you may not necessarily have sex, you're going to give them a different energy because you like them. That's what I'm saying.
But you got to understand that even if the attraction is mutual, there could be like what they call it. There could be something to cause a disconnect. Like take for instance, I got a trauma. My trauma with women is like if I'm dating when I was dating or whatever. If a girl was attractive and it's all good and stuff like that, but if she starts talking too much stupid shit, I get scared. It literally scare me out of sex because I equate sex with having babies and family and stuff like that.
Right.
And I'll be scared to have sex with her because I don't want a dumb baby.
Right. No, and I understand what you're saying. There's shit. Because for me personally, I don't like when chicks are ratchet because I get scared that she's gonna fuck my life up.
Right.
But let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. If I saw a chick, let's say for example, just throwing a chick out there like a girl who looks like a Kim Kardashian, right? And she was a retard or just all over the place, right? My desire to fuck her would be so strong in most cases, right? That I would still be at least thinking about.
But you're now you're talking about the thought. But before you were talking about the thought.
Hold on. What is your deal breakers?
My deal breakers? If she's, if she was born a dude, if she
trying to get pregnant.
Yeah, if she's trying to. Well, not necessarily. If she's trying to get pregnant, like I've had sex.
She tells you that she's gonna poke a hole in every condom.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and see that.
But my point for saying that was
you're trying to say
we all
have deal breakers.
Right.
No. You're almost trying to say that nobody has.
No. I'm not saying that nobody has deal breakers.
And it's I'm just saying, regardless of attraction, sometimes we have deal breakers because I've been around some very, very attractive women that I wouldn't touch. You know what I'm saying?
No, I have too.
At all.
I have too.
I'll just look from a distance and be like, damn, she's bad.
And so that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that your desire for her and my desire for that girl I wouldn't touch isn't that strong. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is hold on. What I'm saying, for example, there was a girl I was with, right? Hold on. There was a girl I was with, and I know for a fact that she only had sex with 2 dudes because I was the first guy she had sex with, and she had sex with another dude, and then I had sex with her the next time, the third time. Now, this girl never sucked dick. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened was that her desire for me made her, because she thought it was nasty, whatever, right? Her desire for me had her sucking my dick. You see what I'm saying? Even though that's something that she didn't want to, she thought was like disgusting.
Right, but that's not a deal breaker. Like that's
no. But that's what I'm saying. We're not talking about deal breakers. What I'm saying is that I'm talking about a desire for somebody.
Sucking dick wasn't a deal breaker for her. It was something that she was a little bit afraid of.
But what I'm saying is,
she didn't have.
But this is what I'm saying. The original thing we were talking about was when somebody's talking about sex,
right?
And how responsive the person would be to that. So what I'm saying,
you're saying that their responsiveness depends on their attractive,
right? And so,
but what we're saying is that some people could be super attracted, but because this person has a certain deal breaker, they will not be attracted anymore. And so,
some women, right? Exactly what she's saying. Some women, if you bring up sex in an inappropriate time, is a deal breaker to them, and it ain't just about sex. It just means that you're just an inappropriate person,
right?
And they may not want that around them.
And what I'm saying to you, and what I'm saying to y'all is, I'm saying that
you're saying that it's strong. If her desire is mad strong,
right,
that she's not going to be turned off. And I'm saying to you that no, there are people that will be.
And I'm saying,
one of them.
And I'm saying if she is turned off, and I'm saying if she is turned off, then her desire for that guy.
And that's what we're trying to say. And that's what we're trying to say. That we don't agree with that.
Oh, you know what? We agree with him.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. We're agreeing because we're totally agreeing.
He's saying
that once you're turned off, then your desire is not there anymore.
No, he's just saying that her desire is not that strong.
Right, and I'm saying no, her desire was strong. But then you completely cut it off with what you said.
No, and that's what I'm saying. And because you go cut it off, it's not that strong.
Because whatever you did to
I thought you meant her desire was never that strong.
No. I'm saying that it's not that strong because if it was, she would do the thing. That's all I'm saying.
Not that strong
and so that's the point I'm trying to make. So what I'm saying is, when we go full circle, it's just like, for example, when a woman calls some guy a creep, he's only a creep because her desire for him isn't strong. She doesn't like him like that. She does. But another guy could say the same thing or do the same thing.
So she
as
thinks that everything
creep.
he said is great, and like he didn't say anything to turn her off, and there was no deal breakers, and he just said something. There's no way that he could really say something and make her just disregard him as a person anymore. Like she will constantly be attracted to this guy until he does something stupid or whatever the case.
Yeah, in some cases. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, a woman, because what I'm saying is that when it comes to talking about sex or interacting with these women or
so you're trying to say that a man could bring up sex at any point in time if the girl is she desires him in a strong way, that it doesn't matter when he brings it up, it'll be appropriate.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? And so every time a woman say, "Oh, this is inappropriate, that's wrong, you're a creep," blah blah blah, that means she doesn't like you that much. Because if she did, everything you said or did would have been awesome, would have been charming, would have been sexy, would have been cute.
Or it could have even been foul, but you get a pass.
Thank you. Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Because even sometimes what happens is that a woman who has rules, she'll usually break them for the guy who she likes a lot. Just like that. You see what I'm saying?
I think relationships in general is just breaking rules in general on both ends.
Right. I think for me it takes a lot more than like for me personally, like a guy looking super attractive is never what makes me desire him so much.
No, I'm saying, and I agree with that. I talk about that all the time.
It takes a lot of intelligence for me to like want you that much. You know what I mean? Like a guy could be like the hottest guy in the world, and I'd still be like, but what?
Well, yeah, that's because women's overall sexual attraction for a guy involves a lot of things.
A lot more than
you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I was just using the example of a guy being physically attractive and you checking him out because I wanted to illustrate that your desire for him had you checking him out so much physically. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's what I'm saying. Like, but of course, like what you and so that probably goes into what you were saying about, well, a girl will stop herself because of these other factors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So check me out, Massanissa, MASSINISSA.NYC or MASSINISSA NYC on Instagram.
And
Sakina
check
Loves.
me out at Sakina Loves, SAKINAHLUVS, SAKINAHLUVS, Love spelled the hood way. And you'll see my website, you'll see my music and all my acting material, my comedy, and you'll have a ball.
Alright, we out. Peace. Later.
Click the link below to get the ebook 60-Second Game. In this book, you'll learn how your confidence, verbal communication skills, appearance, response to rejection, and honesty can affect your game. Click the link below to get your copy today.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.